So Sonic X Shadow Generations is off to a good start in terms of commercial success. And the reason I say that is because it's been reported on various gaming sites that the game has reached 1.5 million copies in sales worldwide. And it's only been a few weeks after it came out because I believe the game was released back on October 25th. And I think we're like in late November right now. And you go online, you look at all the reviews, people have nothing but good things to say about it. You look at its Metascore, the Metascore is actually pretty good. It got like a 80, I believe, and the user score is like a 9.0, which is actually higher than what Sonic Frontiers got after it came out back in November of 2022, because I believe the Metascore for Sonic Frontiers was somewhere around the ballpark of 70, and I don't even remember what the user score was, but I believe it was higher than that. But but either way, I think this game is actually better than Sonic Frontiers overall. Even though Sonic Frontiers so far has actually it's sold more than Sonic X Shadow Generations because it's been out for a while, and and I feel like if you give this game a little bit more time, it could potentially reach at least 3 mil in terms of sales, or it could potentially surpass Sonic Frontiers in terms of overall sales. And the reason why Sonic X Shadow Generations is so popular is because you have like two games pretty much bundled into one, and the stories basically align with each other to make a new story, which is something that Sega hasn't really done with like previous Sonic games, which is one of the main attractions of this particular game. And you look at the visuals, you look at the voice acting, you look at like everything in this game. It's one of the best like remasters that Sega has ever done in relation to the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise. And for those who want to buy the basic version of the game on PC, it's available on Steam for $49.99. If you decide you want to buy the deluxe digital edition, that's like $59.99. But yeah, like this game is something that I feel is going to be on the top of a lot of people's Christmas list this upcoming month, because I honestly feel like it's one of the better um, like action adventure type video games of this year, because there isn't too many games within this genre that has gotten a lot of people's attention, especially in relation to like Mario, aside from Mario and the Luigi Brothership and I think the Mario Party Jamboree game. But those games aren't necessarily like action adventure or anything like that. At least Jamboree is, and I think the Mario and Luigi Brothership game is more of an RPG, if I'm not mistaken. But I honestly feel like Sonic X Shadow Generations was a great way to pretty much bring Shadow back and make him relevant again, and to make people care about him again, because I honestly feel like Sega kind of just let Shadow's popularity dwindle after the mid 2000s, and it's something that's taken him a while to recover from. And between this game and between the upcoming Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie that we're supposed to be getting this upcoming month, I honestly feel like Shadow's going to make a strong comeback. And I do feel like, we might get more high profile Sonic games that's going to feature Shadow in the future. And I honestly believe that Sega has learned their lesson like from the past, and I don't think they're gonna like ruin him again or anything like that. But even though Sonic X Shadow Generations like is a really good game, and it's one of the best Sonic 3D games that Sega has put out in quite some time, a lot of people are still waiting for them to remaster Sonic Adventure 2. A lot of people are still waiting for like a Sonic Adventure 3, if that's ever going to be a thing. And and honestly, like with this particular game, I mean, they could make a sequel to this right here, Sonic X Shadow Generations, but I'm not sure if they're going to do that. I'm not sure if they're going to go back to, making 2D Sonic games in the future. I think at this point, they're definitely going to have big plans. And we do know that in the future, Sega is supposed to be doing some type of super game project like in 2026. And it's something that a lot of people don't know too much about because the details are scarce. But hopefully, we'll learn more about it in 2025. But as far as Sonic X Shadow Generations are concerned, I'm expecting sales to skyrocket within the next couple of months, especially next month because it's towards the holiday season. Also, Black Friday is coming up pretty soon, so prices for just about everything's going to drop. So people are going to be at retail, going to war, clawing each other's eyes out and getting into brawls and all that stuff to get whatever they want, whether it's flat screen TVs, video games, you name it. But but yeah, Sonic X Shadow Generations has actually been doing pretty well so far. And for the most part, people don't have a bad thing to say about it. And I honestly hope that Sega continues putting out, good high profile 3D Sonic games in the future.